Have you ever been in a space where you know you don't fit where you are in the current moment? However, you know you have to build your way out. Have you ever felt that way? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm in a phase right now where I am currently, like I've outgrown many of the things that's going on in life right now. I've outgrown everything, just about. And this is not in a bad way. It's like you're growing. That's what you're supposed to do. And so I just joined this 4 week business incubator for veterans and military spouses. And while preparing for it, because it literally started yesterday, but while preparing for it, we've been talking about our goals and approaching them as projects and decomposing the work, breaking down the work so that it's manageable based on our lifestyle. I've done that. And the amount of like the amount of girl, you know exactly what you are doing, you just need to do it, that has come from this. Now, there are moments when I'm not working on my stuff. I may be working on someone else's projects. And there are moments where I will literally feel like there is something I'm missing here, but I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know why things are not moving the way that they should. And I don't know how to resolve that because I can't put my finger on it. And when you come across like moments like that and feelings like that long enough, listen, you start to think that maybe you're just not fit for it. But on the other hand of that, what I've learned is sometimes it's either you're not fit for it because it's just not your thing, or you're not a fit for it because you are too big for it. And hear me when I say this. When we're talking about being too big for something, it's because you've outgrown the level of work that is required. It's become so easy for you. It becomes like we'll say common sense. You know how they say common sense ain't too common? It's become like common sense to you. And because it's become that way, it's almost like you get bored with doing it. And I've reached that point. Because now you've gotten used to like the human behaviors that come around, like what the whole routine, the song and dance that you're going to have to go through in order to get the result that you need. And you're just tired of going through that song and dance. Like, it hasn't changed, and you don't feel like sticking around to wait for something to happen for it to change. And that's kind of where I am right now. But what is exciting is the fact that as I'm preparing for this incubator, ooh, I sounded real country there. This incubator, and the fact that it just started, and I've already done so much that, like, no, you can act like it's becoming more and more real. Like, the reality is getting closer and closer to meeting my level of faith, which means the reality is actually rising because I'm keeping my faith high. Like, you can't tell me that I'm not going to do this, because it's going to happen. It has no choice but to. But my reality is beginning to meet the level of my faith. And that gets me really, really excited. Because one, that lets me know that God never forgets about his. And he's invested more in my success than I am. I have no choice but to succeed. Now, of course, there's going to be journeys and it's going to be a journey, because I have to grow up to being the person that I am required to be in order to be able to get the results, or to handle the results in which I'm looking for and praying for and have faith for. But seeing the things move, It's great. It is a continuous reminder. It is a continuous reminder. So I hope you all are doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope that like you're still working on your project. You're still working on, your sprint. I have actually gone further into developing something that I think is going to be really beneficial, and it's going to break down the process even more and make it easier for you to apply in your own business. Because a lot of times with a lot of different frameworks, especially in project management, they can be built for scale, and not necessarily something that you can apply, or something that's easy. Let me not say you can't apply, but something that is easy for you to apply when you're in the startup phase. And so I'm looking forward to being able to deliver that to you guys. That will be out soon. I will be talking about it here soon. Yeah, it's so many different things going on. And it, like I said, it really is exciting. It's an exciting process. I'm learning more and more, and I'm also developing additional skill sets, honing in on other skill sets. Current skill sets that I have, they're getting stronger, and skill sets that I intend to work on. Yeah, I have no choice but to work on them because it is required for the work that I am doing. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here, see your face, check in, let you know what I've been working on, and just give you a word of encouragement. Like when your reality starts to rise to the level of your faith, you know that God is working. He's always been working. He's been working in the background. There is this song that I was listening to where he says, it's hard for me to think of the words without singing it. I don't know if you feel that way, but that gets me every time. He's working behind the scenes. What else? Basically, it's talking about how God is taking battles that I called my own. He is, moving mountains that I thought I had to climb. And it's a really beautiful song. I'll have to link it down below because you can listen to it here on this platform. But that has been, I just been there have been mornings where I have woken up to that playing in my head. And it's just like, I know you're moving behind the scenes and I may not be able to see everything that's happening. And there are times when I think that, listen, this is all like, it's all going to hell. But when I least expect it, it's like, I told you. It's like, stay with me now. It's like, keep your trust in me. And that's one thing I'm working on, is keeping my trust in the Lord, keeping my trust in God, keeping my trust and my faith in Jesus, and not in my own strength, not in my own intellect, because I am approaching everything I do right now with, I just don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. And it's okay that I don't know. I don't know about you, but there's been times where I have battled with the fact that I didn't know something because, depending on how you grew up, it was almost expected of you to know. And if you didn't know, then you got in trouble for not knowing. Or if you didn't get in trouble, it was just like a weird face. Like, what do you mean you don't know? And there are still some people who operate in that in adulthood. And I am a coach at heart. And so it's really hard for me to be like, for the first encounter to be like, you should have known this. Now, if I didn't told you a couple of times, then I may look like that. But first encounters, first engagements, when something first comes up. No, it's okay that you don't know. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to be learning, because none of us got it figured out. Not one person has it figured out. There is some area in which they are struggling. But when you come to grips with that and you confront that and you say, listen, it's okay that I'm struggling. It's okay that I don't have this figured out. Then the beautiful part about it is it opens you up to so much learning. It opens you up to so much, it opens you up to more opportunities, honestly, because the humility of accepting that you don't know, yet you're willing to figure it out. Like, you're not stopping because you don't know. You have resiliency built in you, so you have the resolve to move forward. That is a gift in and of itself. And to know and to understand, listen, Lord, you know, so I'm leaning on you. Because you know, and because I'm leaning on you, then I know that whatever I'm doing, you're going to guide my steps. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to make this plan because you did instruct me to make this plan. But at the end of the day, you are the one that guides and guards my steps. And I may stumble, but I am holding your hand and you will not let me fall. So take that word of encouragement. Go do your sprint, and I'll talk to you soon.